Hi guys and welcome to my channel. My name's Laura Mehmet. I'm very new to YouTube. It's my first YouTube video. As you can tell by today's title, I'm actually going to be doing an everyday soft glam makeup tutorial. If you want to know how I got this look, then keep watching. I like to just grab any kind of moisturiser, like not fussy. I actually just use this aloe vera one. It's for your face and body. And then I literally just apply a little bit all over my face. Rub that in. Okay, once I've done that, I move on to primer. So the primer I use is the Maybelline Baby Skin. And I usually apply it on my T-zone. And literally just under my cheeks and my nose. My next step is to move on to the MAC Strobe Cream. Now I love this. It gives me such a lovely glow like underneath my makeup. So I will apply it here. And here. And then I will literally apply it a tiny bit above my eyebrow and on my nose. So I feel like I've pretty much got a good base now. Okay, so the next thing I do is my eyebrows. I always like to do my eyebrows first. It's just been such a habit for a long time now. Now, the pencil that I use is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I'm obsessed with this. I never actually used to be obsessed with like these kind of pencils for eyebrows. But they really like suit my eyebrow and I just can apply it really well. So I actually use this in the shade Espresso. So yeah, I just brush them up. Then you get this like kind of end, you twist it. And then I literally just start following my natural shape. So the next thing I do once I've kind of filled them in is I like to then carve them up. So I actually use this angle brush. I got this a very, very long time ago from Primark, believe it or not. And then I go in with a Garnier roll-on stick. And what I do is, so I just like get a little bit onto the brush and then I just start carving out. So I kind of raise my eyebrow slightly. So the skin's pretty tight and then I'll just try and follow this shape. Okay, so the next thing I now do is my eyeshadow. So as I said, this is a very natural look I'm doing today. So I'm just going to go in with a very natural like eye shade. I'm actually going in with these, I've cracked it slightly, but the Revolution eyeshadow palette. So I'm going to be going in with this shade right here. It's a very like nudie pinky shade in the palette. And I'm going to be applying that all over my lid. I'm going to be dabbing these two colours today. So I just do that, tap it off slightly, and I just kind of go into the crease and I just kind of do this. I have a very high brow bone, so I am going to have to build that up slightly, otherwise it just looks, there's a massive gap. Then I'm taking my Rimmel Magnifies Spice Edition, and I'm going to be taking this shade and this shade, more of the first one, And I'm just going to be using that in the very crease and literally just going right in there with this brush. So then what I like to do, just use this very light colour with the same brush, and I just go like slightly in that area. So obviously, because there is still product from that other colours on the brush, it's kind of like lighten it out as it goes in, so it's like an ombre effect. And then I'll use that same colour just to kind of lighten up the centre. I just kind of do that. So the next thing I like to do is curl my lashes. Could have a little nap actually over here. So I go in first with the Benefit mascara, and I literally just I then go in with the Rimmel Volume Shake. This is a lot more voluminous. So the next thing I do, I go with my foundation. So the one I'm going to be using today is a mixture. My skin's like, I am very olivey skin toned, but I am a little bit pale at the moment. No holidays, thanks to coronavirus, thank you. So I'm going to be going in with NW25 from MAC, and I'm also going to be mixing it with my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation in the shade 7.5. Okay. Don't forget that neck. What I then like to do once my foundation's all been brushed in is grab a beauty blender. Oh, I don't really have it damp, I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people do, but I just don't. So I'm going to be grabbing my beauty blender. I can't actually say that word, it's really annoying. I'm going to grab my beauty blender and dab my face away. The next thing I do is I like to grab my Rimmel London Lasting Radiant Concealer. I actually use two different shades. So I'm going to be going in mainly with the pinky shade in Soft Beige. I'm going to be putting that all over my under eye. And I'm going to be putting that on my T-zone, the chin, and down my nose. And then I go in with the more yellowy undertoned one, and this is in Classic Beige, and I use this in the corner of my eye. And then I literally just get my beauty blender and blend it all out. See you in a minute. Okay, so the next step, what I do once I've finished buffing my concealer is I take my Laura Mercier, I grab my beauty blender and I literally, I dab it in there and then I bake. So I literally just leave it on my face. Buff it in and just leave it on all the areas I've just concealed. And I also go around my smile lines because they are super annoying. The next thing I do is I like to bronze, my favourite thing to do. So I get my MAC dark bronzer. I don't know what brush this is, so Barbara Halfman. I get a bit carried away with the bronzer sometimes, but who doesn't like to be tan? Okay, I think we're bronzed out. I then like to go in with another bronzer. I actually more like to call this the contour shade. So it's the L'Oreal one, Ink and Bronze. And I grab this little brush from Revolution and I just do little tiny amount. And I just like to do it in the top, so in here. I don't really go that far down as I would with bronzer. But this is like a slightly cooler brown tone. I then like to wipe off this powder under my eyes. And I then blush myself. I take the Real Techniques blush brush. I take the Sleek blush. It's all rubbed off at the back. It's like the peachy colour from the Sleek palette. And I just dab it a couple of times. It's very strong, this one. So you don't need a lot of this product. Again, it goes a long way. I love blush. Who doesn't love blush? I feel like it's such a trend blush now. I feel like no one really used to wear blush. Now everyone wears blush. So what I like to do is I like to go back in with that Spice palette. Take my brush. Where has that gone? Good question. I like to take this shade and this shade, the same ones I use on my crease, and I just go underneath my eye. This kind of all joins up together. Ow. And then grab my mini number 7 Dramatic Lift mascara. And I just do my bottom lashes with it. I then like to go in with my MAC Spice lip liner and outline my lips. I then go in with my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. I'm going to take the shade London. This is so nice and it feels literally like butter. And then what I like to do, I like to go in with a gloss, of course. And I go in with the Clarins Natural Lip Perfector. I don't know what shade this is. It smells so good. And here's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you like my video, put a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and there will be sure to be lots more cool videos coming up. Thank you. Bye.